And I'm live for another power lunch. 6:20, Saturday, June 20th. I am the Will, creator of Revenent Steel. Now I figured out how to share graphics and things. I'm getting used to Restream, using this AI music. I was debating on doing a draw stream today, but this is the power lunch. I want to make this a non-draw stream. You know, I don't want large silences where I'm focused on things. Here, let's get rid of this thing. Move stuff around. There we go. So I've bookmarked some very pertinent news stories. Let's see what we got here.
Windows right now at 0800 6. Hi, I'm Floyd Mayweather. Call Love Windows right now. 0800 644 644.
Love Windows presents triple glazed windows, only $299 each.
Dude, triple glazed windows, only $299 each? For triple glazed? I don't know. Are these quality windows? I guess if Floyd Mayweather is endorsing them, they gotta be, right?
Any size, fully fitted, and a 15 years guarantee.
Fully fitted.
Call Love Windows right now at 0800 644 644. Remember, call right now.
Remember, call right now. Call right now. Good job, Floyd. Floyd Mayweather is apparently broke. And, you know, who saw this coming? You know? Who thought a boxer's money would somehow dry up or run out? Especially such a savvy investor as Mr. Floyd Mayweather. I mean, just look at his garage full of sports cars. Good Lord. I feel like anybody could have seen this coming. But it's another one of those things where, is he really broke? You know? Like, you don't have any, like, maybe he can't afford, God, well, I guess if he owes money everywhere, if he owes more than he has, you know, I'm sitting there thinking like, oh, I got $2 million in my bank account. I'm not broke, but it's like, oh, I owe $15 million to a dozen different people. So he signed a 2-fight deal to face Mike Tyson and Manny Pacquiao. Him and Manny have fought, you know. How is Manny these days? I could see him taking the Tyson fight because Tyson, Mike Tyson's not trying to win or hurt anybody. We saw that with Jake Paul, right? Mike Tyson, what's the difference in age between Mike and Floyd? So Mike Tyson's 11 years older. Mayweather's 50. Mayweather's 50. He's got a couple more fights in him, I think. Mike Tyson's done. Mike Tyson had 0 fights left in him even before the Jake Paul fight. You know, he probably still could have punched Jake Paul in the face a couple more times, but chose not to, which is disappointing. But yeah, man, this dude had, like, he had a guy whose job it was just to park his cars, right? I wonder if he was even broke back then, back during the Conor McGregor fight. Wild. It's a wild life, you know? I'm dumb enough to have tried boxing once or twice, but, it never really happened. Ooh, let's take a look in the chat. Subjugates, what is happening? We're going to see what's up, man. So far, Manny Pacquiao's broke. It's really unfortunate. We got octopi that have learned how to throw rocks. So that's going to be very dangerous here in the near future. When I go to the beach, I'm going to have to watch out for this sort of behavior. Like, look at that. Look at the power. And you wouldn't, how would I do if I had a tentacle like that instead of hands? Where did it learn that? Was it watching us, or did it come up with that technique? It's hard to say. Where's my bookmarks? This is messed up. So, Sky News, breaking. Man arrested after a toddler ended up in a crocodile enclosure, not fit for interview, and released. Very helpful community note. This headline is missing context. The toddler ended up in the enclosure because the man threw the toddler into the enclosure. I believe that. So how are you going to release somebody because he's not fit for an interview? What the hell does that even mean? What does not fit for an interview mean? Hold on. I should just grok it right off of that. Here we go. What's not fit for interview mean? So, unfit for interview is a formal UK police term meaning the suspect isn't in a suitable condition. Let's read this as British. Physically or mentally, for police to question him properly at that time. Police often assess if interviewing the person could harm their health or make any statements unreliable because of intoxication, blah, 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 mental health issues, psychosis. So if you have a psychopath, according to this, throwing toddlers into crocodile enclosures and watching them get mauled by crocodiles, then they might just not even question you because you're not fit for questioning. Is that what I'm supposed to understand? How insane is the UK? Man, I might come back to that one. Jeez Louise, man. And of course, they won't mention the race of the perpetrator or the victim, and this happened in the UK, so everybody is just sort of... Everyone feels like they know what's up. You know? We just had all these riots happening because of an attempted beheading in Scotland. And honestly, I haven't even heard anything about the riots after the last week when I talked about it. So, are those still going on? Were they successfully quelled? Are we just going to try to vote our ways out of it again? Right? Yeah, sounds about right for the UK. Jeez Louise. What else? The Rock apparently thought he could go into MMA at one point, which I find kind of hilarious because I didn't think The Rock could really fight, right? And typically, people who are successful in the MMA, I mean, they fight for a while, right? Or I guess you got people like Alex Pereira because he was like drunk on his couch, right? And just sort of woke up one day and started fighting. Am I right or wrong about that? Did Alex Dale says we need to invade Britain. Man, we need to start invading, period. Like, can we just go back to colonialism? That's my only solution is to just go back to colonialism, take over parts of the world, that need to be subjugated, and just have that be the way it is. Right? I think that, apparently there was some bad stuff going on back in those days as far as like the way Europeans treated African people. But I mean, is it better today? I ask you. And I say that being like unfamiliar with really like what the complaints were, you know. Yeah, CM Punk went from WWE to the UFC and got the shit kicked out of him so bad he was banned from the UFC. Yeah. Or was he trained? Because something told me, I feel like I saw something where it's like Alex Pereira was a drunk, unemployed guy. Alex Pereira did not wake up one day and start fighting professionally, but he also wasn't trained from a young age like many elite fighters. He had a very late start, blah, 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 blah. Dropped out of school at 12, doing manual labor. He would get into street fights and drink heavily. So yeah, 2009 is when he got into a kickboxing gym, and then he, trained, blah, 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 blah. And then, joined the UFC around age 34. So yeah, he was training in this gym for a good 10 years, I guess, or for many years before he really got good enough to fight professionally. I feel like the impression I got from that article from The Rock here, let's just listen to him.
Just opened up in Japan. So I was seeing all these MMA guys going over to Pride. And at that time, I was making $150,000 wrestling 235 days a year. So do the math of that and how much you're making per match. We start hearing, hey, these guys over in Pride are making 250, 350, 500.
Yeah, per match where you know the outcome and you're not trying to punch each other for real in the face. Per match where the match is a dance, admittedly very physically demanding. Right. Good to see you, Romulan Star.
And I thought then, well, fuck, I don't think I'm going to make it in WWE. People are booing me out of the arenas. I can't be myself. They're telling me to fucking smile. I don't want to fucking smile. It's not who I am. I start talking to Ken Shamrock at that time, who was wrestling with us. I run into Mark Kerr. I start talking to him. He told me a little bit about Pride, and I have this idea in my head. Well, maybe I should train to MMA.
Oh, I know who you is, Romulan Star.
MMA, and go to Pride, and make money, real money, and then I don't have to smile. I'm sure I'm going to get fucked up over there and knock one of my lungs loose, but maybe I could do something.
I feel like The Rock might be rewriting a lot of his own history, like in his own head, when it comes to this sort of thing. Because, did he mention this in other interviews? Like, is he a fighter?
Something like that. Find the right coach and train. So I had this whole thing
Oh yeah, find the right coach. See,
in my head. I was talking to my wife at that time. I said, I think that's the way to go, because those guys are paying real money, and these fans are booing me over here for 150 grand.
and what did your wife say? Your wife said, honey, shut the fuck up. They will murder you. Right? Yeah, he played football in Miami, and his dad was, or his family was pro wrestlers. And so he went into the family business, but you know, he's trying to paint it like, oh, the fans were booing me, so gosh, what am I gonna do? They want me to smile. And it's like, dude, if the fans are reacting to you, that's what you want. If the fans are booing you, that's a good thing, right? You're playing heel. Or what's the problem? Okay? Make your money and dance. Gonna get kicked in the head. Or hell, maybe he would have been great. Who knows? I don't know. Let's see. What was
They asked to scan my. Wow. Okay. I actually remember. I had to. They asked me to. They asked for. I had to. They asked me to. They asked to scan my. Like underneath my feet for a reference when I was at Consumer Production. Scanning your feet as well. Wow.
What a great man. Ah, Hideo Kojima. The fans were booing you because you were a green fucking Nepo baby that didn't start getting good at his craft until after you hung out with fuckers like Ron Simmons, Savio Vega, and others. This is correct, Romulan Star. This is correct. Do you still watch wrestling, Matt? I haven't. People were trying to get me into it for a minute there, and I just can't, dude. I can't go back to it. What else did I think was important? This guy's talking about trust. This guy,
such as myself, there's a lot of stigma.
He looks familiar. I think he was the guy. I can't remember him. I think he's an indie guy. But why has he got to straighten his hair like that? Cut it off, dude. I remember thinking long hair was really cool. But I also feel like I could have pulled it off. But anyway, I think I saved this one because this is talking about series that never made it past issue 1. And here I am. I'm making Revenant Steel. I'm just... yeah, that guy makes comics. You can tell by the way he dresses and does his hair. Okay? Do you see many dudes who cannot play instruments, or maybe he can play an instrument, you know, that have hair like that? Not many. But yeah, I guess I saved this post because I was reflecting on my own scheduling issues. I was working on page 9 yesterday, and it's coming out really cool. I'll probably share that in a second, probably before the end of the stream. But man, 60 pages is a lot. Only black dudes with straightened hair are vampires or pimps. Dude, he might be a pimp vampire comic book creator, you know? Maybe I should hit him up. Be like, hey, man, we should do a promo power lunch. because, most power lunches are just whatever I want to talk about. But if there's a creator, if I start, getting views, I would love to promote independent comic books, Matt, I was talking about Lost Landers last night because I was streaming with a dude named Omer Glitch, and he does draw streams like Tuesday through Thursday, but we were doing a random one yesterday, and there's this dude in our circle called Little Movie Perp, right? And he is, stirring shit around Comicsgate, indie crowdfunding area. And his big claim to fame is that he had directed an episode of Ash and the Evil Dead, right? So I was like, well, I'm more famous than him. And so I brought up the Ninjas versus Zombies stuff. And people were like, dude, you filmed in a comic book shop, blah, 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 blah. And I started talking about Tom, and I brought up Lost Landers and stuff. Apparently, his artist is pretty good. Something Bach or something. His name's like Ong Bach. But, or Pak Ba or something. He's got a real, like, Indonesian sounded name, that artist. But yeah. Why'd I start talking about that? Oh yeah, maybe I should get him on Power Lunch. Get him an extra backer for Lost Landers. And I can corner him and be like, what is this? What is this? Ooh, this was interesting.
The vigilante citizen is delivering a brand of justice that some believe the authorities have failed to provide, targeting both criminals and those in power accused of allowing crime to flourish unchecked.
So this was apparently banned in Germany because they were like, oh, shoot. If people get inspired to start, enacting vigilante justice in their countries against the perceived invaders. Speaking of comic book creators, here's Dave from Genuine Comics. What is happening, buddy? I'm just looking at my bookmarks. Let's start this over. Here's Quiver.
The vigilante citizen is delivering a brand of justice that some believe the authorities have failed to provide.
Now, his name is Vigilante Citizen. He's not wearing a mask, unfortunately. I feel like he could use one. He could use a cape. I'd like this a lot more if maybe he was stalking on rooftops. But, this is one of those dudes. He's, we're trying to be practical, real-life hero guy.
Targeting both criminals and those in power accused of allowing crime to flourish unchecked.
See, you think that they've failed you, but they haven't. Now, they only exist to control you. Do you want justice?
Do you want justice for white people?
You walk down the street and you get stabbed or robbed.
He's a real hero.
We need more guys like this.
What does your country do? Nothing.
Our current system is failing to protect our citizens. Our citizens.
Like,
system is failing to protect.
We need more guys like this.
What does your country do? Nothing.
How on the nose is this?
Our current system is failing.
Like, I'm constantly like, whenever you see bad guys in movies, it's always like some cracked out white guy, and those exist. Let's be honest. I've seen them. I've seen them on the streets. All right. But they are outnumbered. They are outnumbered by the blacks. Let's be 100%.
To protect our citizens.
He's like the real deal.
What if everything they ever taught you was utter nonsense?
It's Army Hammer. Wasn't he canceled for eating brains? Oh shoot, I got somebody backstage. What is backstage? Oh, here we go.
What up?
I can put Dr. Ben's comics. Ooh, I can put Cody up here.
Oh,
What is
what up?
happening?
What up?
Shit, everybody's here. Shit.
What's up,
Shoot.
fellas?
All right. What's going on? Lunchtime?
Matt, do you want a link?
Is that Matt?
Matt was one of my real life friends. That's Romulan Star in the chat.
Oh, okay.
You used to watch wrestling with him?
I met him in 7th grade. You know,
Nice.
that's how long we've known each other. And yeah, we used to go to wrestling events and stuff. I stopped watching wrestling when my TiVo broke back in the day, because I was, watching it twice a week, and then the TiVo broke, and suddenly it's like I break the habit and I fall off.
Yeah, I just got the wife.
He said, "Well, when was the last time you called me, bud?" We don't live in the same geographic area, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'm sure we'd still be hanging out.
What wrestlers were you? What were you watching? Like what? You said it was when you had a TV.
Attitude Era, back when
There you
Triple
go.
H and Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I remember like my first pay-per-view I saw was Shawn Michaels versus Steve Austin at WrestleMania.
Right.
Yeah,
I have just like a general knowledge of wrestling. I've watched it a few times. Like for maybe about like 6 months or so, I kind of got into like watching like Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown. Is that it?
Here, I put the link in the chat, Matt, so you can click on that and hop on if you're available.
I can't imagine like being into it like for a long time. You know what I mean? Like I can't get into it that much. You know what I mean? Like I'd watch it and just be like,
You gotta follow the.
What is this?
And you gotta follow the narratives, the storylines.
For that's what it is for me, because I'm like, me and my buddies watch it like every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So it's like there'll be like 8 of us in a Discord just like all watching wrestling. So like that, it's pretty fun in that sense. But it's it's the long term like storytelling is what I'd like about it. Except modern day WWE has no storytelling anymore. It's just spot after spot. AEW though, I've been really digging AEW. It's feeling more like the Attitude Era. Mick Foley just joined AEW, so we'll see.
Did he?
Yeah.
That was AEW's thing, right? They got a lot of the retired guys over there.
Yeah, they got Big Show.
One last big hurrah. Is that where Chris Jericho is?
Yep.
Isn't he like fat now?
Yep.
He's starting to look like better or worse than Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Ooh.
It's
close. It's close.
Like, because Nature Boy, he was kind of barrel-chested, but at the same time, he was like 80. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Chris
he wasn't
Jericho's
that bad of shape. You'd still see his abs.
Yeah, Chris Jericho's silhouette would just be like one straight line.
Right. Like a freaking land whale.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, they're starting to make movies. This is kind of like... Jericho slimmed down? Oh, good for Jericho. Last time I saw him, he was looking rough, man. He was looking real rough.
He still got it, though.
Dude, how about this? Did you see this happen? I want to know what his ring looked like.
What?
Someone slipped his ring off. It's apparently a $16 million ring. See? That white, and it was a lady. See that wrist?
How do you just stop him with that?
Right?
He's like, yeah, I don't need it. That's fine.
He's just like, what the hell? And he's looking
that's
back
hers.
like, what do I do about it? Who did it? Which one did it?
It's like Infinity Gem rules. Like now she has it. So.
She has the power.
Yeah, he's got to defeat her if he wants it back.
Dude, do you think she's
Gotta
running
be
out of the
Avengers.
stadium right after that, or is she playing it cool in the stands? Like,
oh, I'm leaving immediately.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, you nonchalantly, like, you're not dashing towards the exit, but you gotta.
You probably got to do like the prison yard shiv handoff too, or you pass it to somebody and then they pass it to someone else. And that's the way to do it.
Is this gonna end up being fake news? Because
this-
I'm like, $16 million is a lot.
Yeah, I can't believe someone just walked away from a $16 million ring like that.
Like for a soccer player, and he's wearing it on the soccer field too.
All right, yeah. The more I think about this, the worse it sounds.
And
I fell for it. I fell for fake news because I was going to be like, what is this ring made of, dude? What makes a ring like that $16 million? What the hell?
Yeah, what does a $16 million ring even look like?
How is a soccer player affording that? Like, I don't know. How much do soccer players make? Good Lord.
Not enough. Not enough.
Not that much. I never heard of this dude. And I don't see the ring. Like, if it was a $16 million ring, that thing would weigh something. You know what I mean?
Right.
There was nothing. He didn't even have a freaking ring, dude. She just yoinked his finger, and he's like, why'd she yoink my finger like that?
There's not really many manly-looking $16 million rings. These are...
Yeah. Right.
These all look kind of... Something I'd rather have the wife wear than me.
Yeah, right? So this dude filmed himself.
Tornado outside right now.
There's a tornado.
There's a tornado outside.
Let's just down at her with my phone. Oh, jeez.
Oh my gosh. What in the world just happened? Jesus. Oh my gosh. What in the world just happened?
What do you mean, what in the world just happened? You knew what was happening.
But it could have, like, knocked his
well, this was insane.
short-term memory for it. You know what I mean? Like,
see, I would say that, but, like, he was talking exactly the same at the beginning of the video. Like, his cadence hasn't changed. He's still... How high was he? Was he high the whole time?
Yes.
That's it.
I mean, if you have the ability,
I feel all right.
I
got scraped up. That was insane. The whole house that I'm living in just got torn to pieces. I was flying around my house.
I was flying around my house.
I think I'm good though.
I think I'm good though.
Just
dust himself off. Meanwhile, somebody else like bracing themselves in a doorway trying to survive.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really a lot of like sure survival techniques for tornadoes. You know what I mean? Like, it's just increase your chances maybe with standing in a door jam or whatever. But I mean, like I saw one yesterday where it was like a whole like 2-story house was like flying through the air from the tornado.
Jeez.
So, I mean, like,
aren't like tornado shelters like mandatory in tornado?
Like Tornado Alley? Like he should have been down in his bunker.
Yeah, I would assume if you have tornadoes that can rip your house apart.
Yeah.
There should be mandatory bunkers in there.
I would just live in the bunker year round.
It would make more sense.
And I've thought about that a lot, actually. Like, would a Hobbit hill, like, be tornado resistant?
like to a point, you know what I'm saying? Like it's.
I've always kind of wanted to live in one of those because I saw a thing where you could buy these tubes and you just bury the tubes.
Oh, yeah.
And they got those windows that poking out, you know. You can have a little Hobbit den.
My aunt and uncle had a house where half of it was actually like built into the ground. So like if you stood on like the lawn part of the roof, you were standing on like the actual roof. It was
yeah,
it was cool.
Dude, they had the right idea.
I think it'd be like more insulated or something. You know what I mean? Like the temperature change wouldn't be. You know, you'd almost be like below the frost line or something.
Well, it's 55 degrees pretty much year round at a certain depth. So that's where if you if you build into the basement, you can have like the thermal heating.
Yeah.
Through your house. Did you guys see this ahead of the UFC 250? Daniel Cormier posted those DMs.
Yeah. What?
You didn't see this, Dr. Ben?
Daniel Cormier? Is he the one that got kicked out or whatever? Or he was...
No. Daniel Cormier is an announcer.
Oh, okay.
Right? So he was a former champion. He fought John Jones, lost to John Jones twice. That's probably what he's most famous for. But anyway, he is an announcer now, and he posted these DMs by Eric Trump. It says, "Hey Daniel, I'm gonna be attending UFC 250 tomorrow. Saw you were casting. Hope to see you there. Yo, Eric, didn't expect the DM from you. Excited to meet you and the family. Much love, brother. Anything you can tell me about the fighters tomorrow? Who you got winning? You placing any bets? Because I'm not allowed to bet on any cards or anything. Are any of the fighters injured that you know of? I'm not sure why you're asking me this, but I think they're all in good shape.
Give me the inside scoop.
I'll just cut to the chase. Are any of the fights tomorrow rigged? I've been eyeing Lopez fight, and I think an upset wouldn't be too unrealistic. Cha-ching."
Okay. So he's like a betting sportsman.
Oh, absolutely.
I like it. Okay.
No, none of our fights are rigged, and honestly, I am appalled that you would even ask me something like that. So he posts this exchange, right? And deletes it right afterwards. He posts and says, "I'm probably going to get a lot of flack for bringing this to light. However, I refuse to stay silent. The UFC is a sport that I am deeply, deeply passionate about, and I will not tolerate this type of insider behavior. Shame on anyone trying to ruin this beautiful event." So he deletes that right away, and then within 2 minutes starts saying, "Oh, I was hacked."
Yeah, I was hacked, guys. That's what happened.
And starts calling it fake news. And people are asking him about it at the event, and he's like, "I can't believe you guys fell for that. That never happened."
It's like you're gonna get hacked, and that's all they're gonna release. You have
right. You're telling me you got hacked and then regained control within 2 minutes?
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
And that this hacker didn't send any messages to any of your other close friends asking for donations or sending just links or anything?
They're very focused. Very focused on their hacking.
They're very focused. Really, we just wanted to make Eric Trump look bad.
Like I don't really buy the "I'm appalled that you would even suggest that our fights could be rigged." Appalled. Like appalled. Okay. Like
our fights rigged? Good heavens.
How dare you, sir? Have you not seen the MMA UFC fights before? How could you? The honor of our fighters.
They are unriggable, sir. Unriggable.
Unriggable.
Exactly. Like the next thing they know, they're going to be saying that the slap fights,
Dude, I hate those. I can't stand those, man.
That's just the way it's like, how many people can we get rid of?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, like, none of those
selection.
people, what are they doing with their lives, man? I should look into that. I should be like,
imagine training for that. Like, you would just walk up to people on the street, like, hit me as hard as you can. Just slap me as hard as you can, sir. It's like,
what the fuck? And it just, there's nothing about it that looks like manly. You know what I mean? Like two guys both like staring right at each other. Slap.
You see the I did see one where it was edited and it was like some Asian chick and she got slapped so hard she like went white, but like the editing was so perfect that like the slap like made her an Asian chick turn white. It was pretty funny.
Grok, what is the average IQ of a slap fighter?
Hey, I mean, Grok told me I was a genius, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah. was like, based on your social media activity, I'd put your IQ at about 118. I was like, you're a liar.
Dude, what's my IQ? Hey. Based on my...
Let's look. Why the question comes up?
Come on, Grok, give me a good one. Give me a good one, Grok.
Less than 118.
85.
Let's see. It should give you.
I see. That's why I like. I think I like wrestling more than MMA because.
Just if you had to make a guess.
Oh no. Mid 90s to low 110s.
Typical for active, opinionated social media.
I can't accurately.
Who aren't into academia tech deep dives. Whatever.
Yeah, it's.
Social tactical heavy power correlates loosely with average or slightly below average. Ugh.
Football IQ.
If you're training to be slapping, like, would you just be slapping like a speed bag or something? Like instead of
what? Oh, if you're practicing a slap fight for slap fighting?
Yeah, instead of going up there and like hitting it like that, you're just like, pa.
Really, I would work on building up like that chain of muscles so that I'm like hitting you with a tree trunk. You know what I mean? And Grok doesn't know me. You don't know me, Grok. You just know the face I show the world. Okay? Where I try to be relatable and dumb.
It seems like I just saw like an arm wrestler that was like he just exercised the one arm.
I think, yeah, but he's like a gimmick, dude. Did you see like the actual like champion arm wrestler guy? He's like 400 pounds.
Oh, just yeah, you'd have to. Yeah, the bigger you are, I've seen with arm wrestling.
Because there's that legendary arm wrestler guy who was on Rogan just recently, and he's a pretty big guy, and he like trains his best. He trains so hard at arm wrestling he can't fully extend his arm anymore, right? Because his muscles are so tense. They're just freaking ready to rock you over.
Just walking around like this all day.
And he just gets crushed by this 400-pound monster who probably just doesn't train, or who knows what he does.
Yeah. I almost would want to like train, like, do you want to train your slap or do you want to train how many slaps you can take more?
That too, man. You got to train your neck. You got to build up a tree trunk of a neck too.
Neck and like your jaw muscle, maybe, like
everything.
What about like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you get to pick like who you're going against? What if they're like a left-hand slapper?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Like the whole time you've been training for righties.
Hold on.
They come up to your other side.
I've had Matt in the back for how long? Or did you just get in?
The whole time.
He's been back there the whole time. How you feeling, bud? Can you hear me? Are you okay?
That was...
And
that was the last straw.
That was the last straw.
He was tired of waiting for you, Will. He's tired of waiting.
Was he yelling at me in the chat and I just didn't notice?
Does Restream not give you the bloop? Oh.
Does it not? It might not.
It's a mystery.
It's a mystery. Now Cody's gone silent.
Well, all right. How's it going today? Well, power lunch.
Dude, it's going all right. You know, I got to make sure I do this every Saturday afternoon and just talk about whatever pops up, whatever I feel like talking about.
Yeah, I got to do more like comics reviews or just like sitting and talk about comics. Or I also thought about doing like going over like calligraphy or lettering or something.
Can you hear us, Matt?
Yeah, I got an echo though.
Yeah, I got an echo too now. And the echo's gone.
No, it's not.
No, I'm good.
It's me.
I think you might be able to change people's audio and stuff on your end. Well, I don't. I'm not positive.
No. If I mute Matt, it goes away. Yeah. So now I unmute him. And is it back?
Oh, that's not me, I guess.
So now I mute Matt, and the echo is gone. Cody, I can't hear him at all.
I don't think it's me.
You don't think it's you? Because when I unmute you, it comes back.
What the fuck?
Oh wait, is it gone now?
No. So I keep getting the echo of me too.
Yeah.
I'll mute me and see if that helps.
Hello.
Oh, is it my cam? I think I know what it is.
Nice shirt, by the way.
I try.
Was it backwards? Oh, it's One Piece. I see.
One Piece.
Well,
are you into one Dr. Ben? Do you dabble at all?
I do dabble in comics, I do dabble in the comics and mangas. I don't know if I have any One Piece mangas. I've looked at it, and like I know I've gotten some out, like borrowed some before, but I don't know. A lot of times I don't like really sit and like read something. I'll just like look through it a lot, and I'll read bits of it and see if I'm gonna like, you know what I mean, like sit and get into it. You know, like
is that better?
Yeah, it's better.
Hell yeah!
There we go.
I heard a bunch of slander putting on Jericho here a little while ago.
Dude, the last I saw Jericho, he was a freaking land whale.
Yeah, well, he's Slimmy Timmy now.
I wouldn't say Slimmy Timmy, but
yeah, he's Slimmy Timmy now.
I gotta remove your old thing. There we go.
I took the wife to AEW Dynasty when it came to Vancouver, and now she's watching AEW with me every week.
It's a good product.
Yeah, I like it.
Some wrestlers just do better at that atmosphere.
Yeah,
like I'm not gonna wait for MGF until probably MJF 5 or 6 years from now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Tommaso
he'll be in his late 30s and be like, "All right, I'll main event WrestleMania one time."
Yeah.
I lost my dongle to my headphones.
Your dongle?
Yeah, we just moved.
Where are you living now?
Old Frederick.
Old Frederick. Matt, are you familiar with Revenant Steel?
Have you heard the news? Spread the gospel.
Only slightly.
Well, let me tell you something. Revenant Steel is the dark fantasy that the world needs. Okay? That it craves. All right?
Who's making this?
This is me. This is my comic book, my friend. Revenant Steel. You too can rise as a soldier in the army of death. Okay.
Did you two play too much Skyrim in your teens? I did. So I drew a comic.
Yep.
Do you like swords and shit? Tap dancing rats?
Oh, it's like that would be a pretty cool black metal album cover, not gonna lie.
That would be.
Tap dancing rats.
That's what I want. I want that black metal aesthetic.
Yeah, but you got a power metal band name. I don't know what you're doing here. Like Revenant Steel, but then you got a guy getting eaten by rats. Like, what genre are you?
He's gonna rise. You know, he's one of the he's gonna be the Rat King. The Rat General.
That's cool.
He's gonna get his own Revenant Steel blade eventually.
Sounds a lot like Castle Rat.
Well, what is Castle Rat?
They're a band. They're like medieval fantasy power metal band, and it's, the lead singer is a chick. She goes by the Rat Queen and shit. It's pretty cool. We saw them.
Look them up.
We saw them in May. Then we're gonna see them again in August.
They should make music for my trailer.
I got a patch of them on my battle vest. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
I do like bands that have like a consistent theme. Like they dress, you know, like they make music and it's like consistent, and then like they look.
Oh, it was a whole show, bro. Like they did like 5 or 6 songs. We were also singing Amon Amarth and Death Clock, and the band and the whole crowd was like, "Please don't go, please don't go." then they're doing a main stage fall tour with like they're the main band, and I told my girlfriend, she's like, "Oh yeah, buy tickets now." So we're gonna see them twice in a year.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys remember when there was a period of time where there was like steampunk bands? It was called. There was a few different ones, but one of them was called Abney Park, and they were all dressed as steampunks, you know, all Victorian doodads and whatnot. And
they all had top hats and goggles.
Oh my gosh, these guys look crazy.
Just random gears and stuff.
And I mean it was all like themed, like they were, you know, they had an airship.
That reminds me of Windrose. They're considered a dwarven metal band, and they all they do is sing about digging holes and shit. It's fucking awesome.
That's what I'm saying. It's like they're just shit. We got it. This is our
Diggy
thing.
Diggy Hole. That's right. Diggy Diggy Hole. a 2.5 minute song that they stretch for 20 minutes at the end of every show. Apparently.
That's what I'm saying. Like I want to see like a, you know, like a Fish or like Grateful Dead sort of band like that, but like, you know, like a jam band, but they're all like hippie or not, like, hippie, like elves or something. Like
these guys look like Power Band 5000 in another universe.
A fantasy jam band.
Yeah,
I mean that's what Castle Rat is. It's like dark medieval fantasy metal. You look them up. They're actually look up Castle Rat. They're fucking cool as shit. And she shows tasteful underboob.
Yeah.
Ooh, there you go.
Tasteful
underboob.
Are you on X, Matt?
I try not to be. I'm on Reddit mostly.
On Reddit.
Yeah.
I was gonna make a green room. Most of these guys are on X promoting their comic books and stuff like that. But so like today I posted the link to get on in the Goth Night green room and in the Ominous show green room. So I guess I'll be live on Elliot's channel on Thursday mornings occasionally, so that'll be fun.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, man, I could add you in because I'm gonna make my own green room, and I'll post the link in there. I was gonna post it in Gray Crowd's chat too, but I feel like he's got like 70 dudes in there.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. I like stopped myself. I'm like, you know,
I'm liking what I'm hearing.
I should make my own list of people who can come on and hang out. But yeah, every Saturday at 11, I'm doing the power lunch. Today I'm scheduled a little early at work, so I'm going to end it here in about 10 minutes so that I can go make money. But someday I'll be making money on a comic book, you know, and then I'll have all the time in the world to stream and draw and be merry. Does anyone have anything they want to show, or should I just show the pages I'm working on?
Yeah, I don't have anything in particular. Like I haven't even made. I got to make the.
Matt doesn't know about Van Piglet.
Yeah, I can show you like.
Or maybe he does. Matt, are you familiar with Van Piglet? Are you a man of culture?
No, I mean yes, but no.
Sure.
What sort of imagery gets evoked?
Oh,
you know what I mean, when you like Van Piglet.
Thickness, I like it.
goth true crime comics. She's she's kind of like here's a back picture of her by my buddy Omer there.
Yeah.
It's like an anthology. It's like a black and white like horror kind of stories, right? I just started it, and the first issue, of course, is like auto bio or whatever. Oh, I guess we're looking at that. Oh,
sorry, I shared my screen. I didn't mean to like share it yet.
God dang it! But yeah, there's a whole part of it's like auto bio. There's a whole I have a whole backstory of my own satanic true crime stuff. Weird stuff about politics. Look at that.
Dr. Ben was actually involved in a satanic true crime, just so you know that.
It's true. There was, as seen on Discovery ID's
Stable Destinations.
I drew my Jedi and Toriyama style, if you want to see that.
Oh yeah, share it.
Hold on. I'm gonna send it to you on Discord, Will.
So I gotta make.
Well, is it on your computer?
No, it's just on my phone right now.
Ah, okay.
Hold on.
I gotta get to work on the third issue. I'm doing a day.
This is my progress on page 9 here, doing the final inks on the hand. I'm gonna add the blades after I'm done with the fingers.
Oh yeah.
Be reaching out, stealing this man's soul.
Soul stealer.
He's a soul stealer.
Steal the souls.
There we go. So yeah, these boys are going to be waking up.
There it is.
You're doing all this. All this is digital.
Yeah, this is all digital.
I did mine on a dry erase marker.
I'm on the final inking stages of this page. So I added like a little kind of eyeball thing.
Oh, I guess
in the middle of the hand, so that's pretty sweet.
Nice. Right.
But this guy's going to be reaching out from behind the mountain, this gigantic entity.
I shared it. I don't know how to look at it.
No, I gotcha.
Oh.
Nice.
Your Saiyan Jedi character?
Yeah, it's a guy I used to role play with, and he's got 3 birds, and they're all fucking stupid.
Stupid birds. Do they, yeah, I like the one on the far left.
Yeah, I can be fighting 10 Sith and they'll still survive. It's like Mo, Larry, and Curly.
That's pretty sweet, man.
Yeah,
I'm still doing their way through a fight.
Yeah, I mean, really though, they'll just like he'll just like. I had one mission where that one bird landed on the a hidden door and started screaming like a goat.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't even chirp; it just screams.
Just distraction.
That's fun. I still try to keep up with my art, but I write more.
That's good, man.
Looks sweet.
Will's much better than me. Always has been.
I never practiced until I really like had a story I really wanted to tell. So that's why I'm like, it's coming around. It's coming around. I want to get to this page because this is going to be a lot of fun. Doing the final links on that.
Yeah, that's sweet.
But yeah, man, the first 13 pages are shaping up pretty well. I got to come back here and finish this page.
You find a publisher?
I'm just gonna print it and sell it.
Okay.
Because so the first, and this is where I brought up that black dude earlier, who was talking about how getting into independent comic books can be tough as a consumer because you're like, is this guy even going to get past issue 1? You know what I mean? And in independent crowdfunding space, it's a gamble because it's like, is this guy going to produce and deliver a comic book? Or am I just going to give him money and never see anything? That's a real fear that people have, So I need to engender trust. I need to build a fan base. I need to do this and that. I need to tell the story. And so here's my plan. And let me know what you think about this, okay? I'm making the first 13 pages the preview comic, right? So I'll put out an issue 0, and it'll be a 24-page floppy with the first 13 pages of the story and 11 pages of backstory, yada yada, about the world, stuff that you're not going to get necessarily, huh?
Put in some pinups and stuff.
And some pinups and stuff. You know, other stuff.
For people. That's what people want to see is eye candy stuff. Like,
dude, there's going to be some eye candy here and there. But this is mostly dudes sword fighting, is this comic book.
I want to see like those swords. That's what I'm saying. Like,
but I can slip in hot chicks here and there. Like this lady here, I think is pretty slutty looking. So that's nice. But she's just a lady at the bar, you know.
Or like pictures of the maps. That's what I would do for. Like you got to put a.
There will be a map in the that section, and there's probably going to be something like that in the first issue too, where the last pages are going to be exposition that is not necessarily necessary, but that nerds might really enjoy.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you ever see the old Ultima games, like Ultima X?
Ultima Online? Yeah.
Like back in, I don't know if they did it with Ultima Online too, but like the ones before that all came with a cloth map.
That's pretty sweet. That could be like a stretch goal if I could find some of the Prince cloth maps for like cheap. I know I'm going to do stickers and stuff because I want to do for the cover people who are early adopters and stuff like that. They can get a sticker to put a hat on the rat. You know what I mean? And I might have a cigar sticker too and stuff like that. Little fun things for people who want to give me more money.
A sticker sheet of like different things you could give the rat.
But I was thinking, okay, it's going to take a while for me to do these 60 pages, right? Especially because I'm working and paying bills.
Yeah.
Spending time with children. So in the meantime, I start up the Patreon, and I'm thinking one of the Patreon perks or one of the Subscribe Star, whichever platform I use, one of the perks could be, hey, I'm going to be I'm going to be producing the story in 13-page chunks, right? And so people who pay me money on a monthly basis, maybe they're going to get 13-page issues every month of maybe it's unfinished. Maybe I haven't done the final inks on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they're going to be able to see the action, see the story, see like the more raw version of the story before it gets polished and reworked and I get feedback. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it gives them a reason to buy the whole thing too if what they're seeing on a monthly basis isn't like the finished product. So
well, and they can spread the word about how cool it is too, where it's like, dude, this dude has the sauce. Yeah. Because I'm sitting here on the top of a hill saying, I have the sauce, and I think everyone should buy it, okay? But most people are skeptical. They're like, I don't know if this guy has the sauce. He's been screaming about this sauce. I don't know what it is this whole time.
It's just ketchup. All he's selling is ketchup. Everyone's got ketchup.
More than ketchup. It's more than ketchup, sir. Okay, and everyone needs to try it and decide for themselves.
Ketchup.
Maybe I become your favorite ketchup. Anywho,
cats up.
It is 12:03, gentlemen. I work at 12:30.